Hi. God has unique and specific plans for each of us. We come to earth with the intuitive knowledge that we are meant to accomplish something singular. If you ask a child what they want to achieve when they grow up, they'll tell you a whole range of dreams. I want to be a doctor and a hairdresser. Then I'll be a fireman. I'll have a house with a pool and horses, a shuttle to go into space. Between the child we were and the adults we are today, what happened to our dreams? A difficult childhood, an unsupportive environment, and painful experience leads us to doubt, to not dare to do what God had put in our hearts. It has to be said that this suits the enemy, who delights in our fears. And there are plenty of fears. Fears of failure, fears of missing out, fears of no longer being recognized, fear of novelty, fear of leaving our comfort zone, fear of abandonment and rejection, fear of not measuring up, fear of trying, and so on. So, we gradually let these dreams go until we become completely alienated from them. So foreign that we can't hardly identify them, and yet somewhere there are projects that bears our name and are waiting for us to realize them. That's why we need to rediscover the spontaneity of the child who believes that everything is possible. For nothing is impossible with God. And I'm speaking here to all those who have lost the confidence of enthusiasm of a childhood, who have let the routine of everyday life get the better of their ability to dream. I want to encourage you to still believe that there is something more to your life. Realizing your dream is a process that takes time. On the way to realizing them, be flexible. As we walk with God, our perception of ourselves and our project will evolve. That's why we must always be open to dialogue with God. We need to return frequently to His presence in order to receive new instruction and to confirm or deny those already received. I like what Thomas Merton says. While realizing your dream, never forget the people around you. Follow me very carefully, and you'll notice that it's very profound and very right for us human who are searching. If I allow the Holy Spirit to work in me, if I allow Christ to use my heart in order to love my neighbor with it, it will soon find that Christ loving in me and through me has brought to light Christ and my neighbor. And I will find that the love of Christ in my neighbor, by loving me in return, has drawn forth the image and the reality of Christ in my soul. This, then, is the mystery of Christ manifesting himself in the love which no longer regards my neighbor as an object or as a thing, which no longer treats them merely as a friend or a associate, but sees in them the same Lord who is the life of my own soul. Here is a subjective that transcends every object of knowledge, because it is not just the climax of our own inner being, the peculiar silence of our narrow self, but is at once the climate of God and the climate of all. Once we know this, then we can breathe the sweet air of Christ, a divine air, which is the breath of Christ. This air is God, the Holy Spirit. Hope this gives you a great challenge into your loving life. Have a good day.